Good evening and welcome to another podcast. This podcast is my letter to Scleroderma. It could get a little sad, but I think it's befitting because I want to tell this disease exactly how I feel about it. So, this is my letter to it. Dear Scleroderma, from the moment you entered my life, it has changed who I am. You came to me like a thief in the night. You walked into my life without warning. You just walked up to me like a stranger um, that was interested in, luring me into something that I was unsure of. You came into my life and changed everything, everything about who I am and what I believe in. You took away my career. You took away a lot of people who I thought were my friends. You took away what I thought was a meaningful relationship. You took away my ability to work. You took away my ability to walk. You erased every single dream I've ever had for the future. You stripped me of my dignity. You made me doubt myself. You isolated me. You yelled at me. You made me hurt. You put me in a lot of pain. You shortened my life. You are taking my organs. You're taking my skin. You're taking my looks. You're taking everything. You're engulfing everything that is me with no remorse, no care in the world, no love, no respect. You are a heartless, cold, crazy, mean, evil, uncaring, nauseating, disabling killer. And I didn't invite you in. You made your way through. You took your gigantic foot, you kicked in the door, and invited yourself in. I didn't ask for you. I didn't invite you in. You just decided to knock the door down and take everything from me. But one thing you will not take from me is my dignity, my spirit. You will not take my dignity or my spirit away from me. You may take my body, you may take my life, but you will never take my spirit or my dignity. Guys, I came. Oh, let me end the letter with hating you with everything in me, Miss Dazzy. The reason I came on here is not for fame, it's not for fortune, it's not to make a fool out of myself, it's not to torture anyone else on here, it's not to play with, it's not because I have nothing to do. I do this because I am passionate about it. And I believe that putting my story out there will help others. There are the most wonderful people on YouTube who happen to be disabled or chronically ill. They are the most wonderful people. And they work very, very hard to, be as informative as they possibly can. But a lot of times there are people that watch us that only watch us to see if something bad will happen. That is very wrong and mean and unacceptable. I just can't believe that this platform, which is made for everybody, has turned into something nasty where other YouTubers are fighting with other YouTubers, where you can't turn to a channel and not see foolishness. But you know what? Those people that do that, what are they contributing? We have people on here that are blind, deaf, can't walk, paraplegic, people who are sick. And you know what? It takes a lot of guts to come on here and tell you guys our story. It takes a lot of strength to come on here and air out that information. It takes a lot out of us. It takes a lot of strength to do that. And when we come on here, we expect to be taken seriously. It's hard for me to come on here and tell you guys about what's going on with me. This is not something I'm coming on here because I want to make $1 million. I'm trying to reach people. And so are the other disabled YouTubers. We're trying to reach people. We're trying to let you know that just because we're disabled don't mean that we're different than who you are. Just because you're able-bodied don't make you better than us. And we have to put up with a lot. We put up with a lot of bull crap from you and society in general. We put up with too much crap. And we're going to continue to put up with it because there are a lot of people out there that just don't understand that different doesn't mean wrong. And this is my problem. People look at me, people stare at me, people point at me, and they say, oh, whoa, look, an alien. They look at us like we're freaking from another planet. And we are on the same planet as you, and we're just as human. But because we have a deformity, or we're in a wheelchair, or we're deaf, or we're blind, people kind of stray away from us like they're going to catch it. This is the most craziest crap I've ever seen. When people come around me, they go way on the other side, like they're gonna catch my wheelchair or something. Like if they walk near me close enough, they're going to tomorrow wake up and won't have the ability to walk. And we don't get respect when we're out in the world either. People treat us like crap. It could be from ordering food. It could be the attitude we get at a doctor's office. It could be an attitude we get if there are working. I'm quite sure you get that like weird vibe from people because you're in a wheelchair, because you're deaf, or because you're blind. I mean, come on. You have people that come on here and question our disability. You have people asking, are you really blind? Are you really deaf? Are you really in a wheelchair? Do you really need it? Are you faking? Come on. How could we possibly fake anything like that? That's crazy. And we have to put up with that and still come back on here and give you guys the story. And that's about respect. And I'm really, really tired of being disrespected, but I will not stop. I will not stop coming on here. I will not stop. I will continue to keep coming on here until the day God said enough. That's the only time I'll stop. Or I'll probably be sick and not able to do it. Then it doesn't really matter because there needs to be more of us out here. We can't even get parts in a movie or commercial, and we're the ones that's really disabled. They'll hire people that's not disabled to play someone that's disabled. Do you not think that's disrespectful? What I'm saying to you guys is please be mindful of what you say. Please stop staring at us. Please stop pointing at us. Please stop asking us, is this real? Are we really this or are we really that? Because we go through enough already and we don't have time to massage your ego or answer your stupid questions. So that letter was for anyone who's watching so they know exactly how I feel or some inkling of how I feel, because no one would really know how I feel. They can only go by what I say. So what I'm trying to do is give examples on how this disease has taken taken everything away from me, and to let you guys know how hard it is to come on here and do this. So on that note, I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to try and keep my videos short because I don't feel the need to ramble, which is not good to do. So if you watch this, thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, and I may come back at the end of this week. I may not because I don't feel good right now. So thank you guys and have a good evening.